If you are having a challenging moment with somebody in your life and they are being, in your experience, selfish or an arsehole in any way, shape, or form, I'm going to invite you to do something that your mind will be like, hell no, I'm not doing that. I wouldn't even know what to say. And if you can do this, especially with the people that you don't want to do this with, you're going to create, oh my word, so much peace and ease in your own system. The thing to do, if you're willing, if you want to create change in your life, in your experience, the thing to do is to send love and blessings. Love and blessings for this person. Think of the things that you would love to receive in your own life. Maybe kindness, maybe compassion, love, understanding, and send it all out into the world towards this person. This does so many things energetically. It is so deeply nourishing for you and your nervous system and your heart. And your mind will fight against it. And it's so simple. And it's so transformational. Why wouldn't you? Give it a go. Especially for the people that you really don't want to do it. There's a book called The Gentle Art of Blessing that this practice is explained. The transformational effect of it is really highlighted as to why it's actually one of the biggest gifts that you can give to yourself. There's this truth, in my opinion. I'm never sharing a absolute undeniable truth, right? I'm sharing what I have found to be true in my life. You can't give away what you don't have. That's one way of being with this idea of love, being that we can only love someone to the depth that we can love ourselves. And, because there's always an and when we're feeling like we don't have compassion, understanding, connection, kindness, when we're feeling the opposite of all of these things, especially when it's from maybe one individual, and you can, from your heart, send that person all of those things that you feel like you're missing in the giving away. And just energetically, I'm not telling you to write a letter or an email or a message or do anything directly. It's just in your mind and in your heart, most importantly. The more you send that out, the more you feel it in your own system. So as you give, you are receiving. As you send that energy of compassion, of kindness, of abundance, of well wishes for them in everything that they do in their life, you wish success for this person. as you give that away, you get to have it. You get to have it in that moment. Because anger and resentment and bitterness, these are poisons in our own system. The person that we're feeling about that with, they may or may not be impacted by that. And we can start light with this, right? Somebody cuts you off when you're driving. Bless them. Bless them on their journey. Instead of being seething for that moment and then talking about it when you get home, and then maybe the next day you're speaking to a friend talking about this guy that cut you off, or woman, individual. They're going about their life oblivious. And that bitterness, that frustration, that anger, it festers in your own body. Why do we do that to ourselves? When you think about it that way, it just doesn't make sense. And it is my wish for you, my blessing to you, that after watching this, you start to notice and catch yourself in those moments. And know that I've been in this practice of forgiveness, of blessing, of self-awareness for 5 years now. And I can still get frustrated, angry, and some blame. And I get to catch it, right? I am not, I'm not at sainthood by any stretch of the imagination. Not that I'm thinking that you think that I am. I know that in my own journey, when I've watched people share these teachings, share this wisdom, I've created this idea of them that frankly made it impossible for me to feel any kind of growth and success once I fell down. I'd hear an idea and I'd be like, wow, that's amazing. And then I would get into action on that idea. Makes sense to me. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then something big and challenging might happen and I'll forget it all. Go right into those patterns of the lower vibrational feelings. And then I would get into, oh no, now I'm thinking I should do better than this. I should know better than this. And the shame spiral would go down and down and down. It's never about not falling down. It's never about not forgetting. It's how we are with ourselves when we remember. So, buy the book. I think it's on Audible. It might even be on YouTube. The Gentle Art of Blessing. It's not a long one. It's really beautiful. It's very inspiring. And go and bless. Go and bless. And in doing so, be blessed. And when you forget, love it when you catch it. Love it when you remember. Bless yourself. Bless other people. Go and create more love and beauty in the world just by being you. I'm sending you so much love and see you tomorrow.